books and where to find them. My name is Maddie, and I'm a librarian here at the Chicopee Library, and I'm going to talk about some of my favorite young adult books that you can find here at the library. The first one I'm going to talk about is The Infinite Noise by Lauren Shippen, which is based off a popular podcast by the author about atypical patients who have extreme abilities. And it takes one of those patients and expands his story. This story is about Caleb, a teenage boy with extreme empathy, meaning he feels the emotions of the people around him, which is very difficult in high school. I really loved this book because it shows mental health and how your mental health affects you as well as others, and it also features a LGBT couple. So you should definitely check it out. It's also new. The next book I'm going to talk about is An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson, which is a fantasy novel about a painter who makes portraits for the fairy folk, and they can't create anything themselves. She makes a mistake when she paints a human emotion on the Autumn Prince, and gets whisked away until their world to be punished for her crimes. It's actually a really interesting novel because the most beautiful people are the fairy folk, but they're the most dangerous and corrupt. The next book I'm going to talk about is I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson, which is a really interesting contemporary novel about twins who've grown apart once they get older. And the beginning of the book is told from the perspective of one twin, while the ending is told by the perspective of the other. And it's really interesting because you get to really see the inside of their heads and see how they see each other and the other one. And it's also great because it also features an LGBT couple, and it's one of my favorites. The last book I'm going to talk about is Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone. It is also a contemporary book about a teenager who has extreme OCD, and she's struggling to hide it from her popular but toxic friends. Everything changes when she meets a new girl at school who's completely different from the people she hangs out with, who introduces her to poetry and a group of misfits who really lets her be herself. It's one of my all-time favorite books, and you should definitely check it out because it features mental health, and it really shows how it's hard to fit in high school as it is, but it's much more difficult when you are not sure about who you are as a person. Thank you so much for watching, and if you'd like to take out any of these books, feel free to give us a call and we can make you an appointment for curbside pickup. We'll see you next time on Fantastic Books and Where to Find Them.